the poll, and I request you all to participate in this poll. And we are 5 seconds into the poll. I will end the poll in about 3 seconds. Thank you all for participating. Here is what we have. So our poll today was asking, what is the best approach for attaining students' well-being? And the majority of us believe it's through the parents, teachers, students interaction. That sounds very collaborative. And others think online support resources, and also through peer relationships and interactions. This is great to be able to hear our perspectives all here. So again, I will run one last poll as I welcome you all here. It's good to be able to know what is our expectations as we join the call today. Is it for networking opportunities? Do you need a deep understanding of key concepts, inspiration and motivation, working solutions and models, ideas on tangible actions? We have the poll running again for another 10 seconds. It would be great to know the expectations for all of us here. We have 5 seconds into the poll. Okay, great. So I will end the poll now. And here is what our expectations are. So majority of us are looking at having deep understanding of key concepts and also working solutions and models and ideas on tangible actions. This is great. We believe with well knowledgeable speakers here, we'll be able to achieve this. So again, just to take you through for our participants today, kindly note we will all be muted so that we avoid interruptions. At the same time, but we have a chat section onto the right side of your screen. So you can be able to write your question there, participate in this Zoom call, where you can also give your comments and also share resources, if any. For our speakers today, we'll have 10 minutes where we'll have presentation from our speakers, and later on we'll have question and answers. So we are happy to collect your questions from question and answer and to have all of you interact on that section today. Thank you so much. I will hand over to our moderator for the day, Miss Wanja. Then she can take over from there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lillian. Hello, everyone. What a wonderful day we have today. My name is Phyllis Wanja from Afya Akili Organization, and I will be your moderator. And I'm so excited about this, So why is Afya Akili interested in this? First of all, it's because we've been working with teens, children, and young people, young adults, and there's some challenges that we have realized that they face. And let's say we've managed to get 10 of them. And just to mention a few, we have a low self-esteem, societal pressure, and low self-confidence. And we are here to learn more about that is actually before the pandemic. We want to know what happens now during this pandemic and how we can incorporate everyone on board to bring all this, to bring solutions to this. So a quick reminder of today's topic. We'll be dealing with Transforming Education series, the 4th edition, Coping with the Pandemic, on matters concerning the well-being of students and parents. And previously, let me take you back. Previously, we've discussed about continuous learning for students and teachers amidst this COVID-19 pandemic. And we've also had an engagement, a discussion on how to engage teachers, students, and parents during this COVID-19 pandemic. So you see why this is really, really important. So feel free, as Lillian has said, feel free to send in your questions and also your key takeaways during this conversation. And moving forward, we have amazing and powerful panelists with us. We have Reverend Gregory Kivanguli, who is a university counselor and lecturer at Kenya Methodist University, Nairobi campus. We also have Dr. Tony Devine, who is the Vice President of the Education Division of Global Peace Foundation. And we also have Ms. Elsie Ngugi, a counseling psychologist at Gatehouse Center. It is actually of great pleasure. We are really happy to have you all here with us today. So as Lillian has said, each panelist will have a session. And now moving forward, I know you're excited about this. So we're starting off with Dr. Tony Devine. Dr. Tony Devine, we're really happy to have you on board. You're most welcome to share with us your opening remarks, and we are really excited. Welcome.
Thank you very, very much. I will just share a few a few thoughts with all of you here this morning. Our topic is very, very important. You know, how do we enhance the well-being of students and parents and teachers as well during this time? Just at the end of July, we had a very important Africa-wide convening online. It was called the Global Peace Leadership Conference. We had a great partner, Annie, who's here with Standard Media Group, partnered with us so well on that. You can see here some of the data on the participants. We had a lot of educators on that call, peace builders as well. And I just want to kind of highlight, you know, related to our topic here today. We did have Andreas Scheckler on the call, who's the Director of Education and Skills from the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. And, you know, he was just highlighting, based on data they collect around the world, that, you know, the entire educational sector is a critical determinant of a country's economic future, with long-term impacts on the student if delayed from returning to school. So on the one hand, we're trying to, you know, keep everybody healthy and safe, but at the same time, that needs to be balanced with the learning that needs to continue. And here's a very important point here, that learning is not a place. You do not need to go to a building called a school to learn anymore. Learning is an activity, meaning it can happen anywhere. And that's just the nature of the 21st century. And I think all of us, parents, community members, teachers, educators, all of us need to get our head wrapped around that idea that learning is an activity, not a place. So many people have been affected by this. So remote learning has, in spite of these challenges, remote learning has become a tremendous lifeline, yet it doesn't replace the important social functions of schools and especially families. You know, this is so important when we talk about well-being and creating that safe, supportive environment. And we really do need to figure out how we can help parents to be as supportive as they possibly can, you know, for their children. So, you know, this trifecta of parents and community involvement and the school is becoming more and more important than ever before. So the role of parents is becoming urgent. In fact, the entire world is homeschooling right now, right? And I don't think a lot of attention and resources have been directed towards equipping parents, not just to be parents, but to be, you know, educators as well. And, you know, soft skills, something that we've been advocating in Global Peace Foundation for a long, long time, like communication, collaboration, critical thinking, problem solving, they're becoming more important than ever before. And even more fundamental are values, such as kindness, compassion, respect. These are primarily learned in the home. The parents are primarily the key moral educator, right, of children. Teachers are in a supportive role of that. So more and more, you know, having a great grounding in values, shared values, because values guide skills and skills apply knowledge to solve problems. That's kind of like the order here in many ways. I just want to go to this last point here, that, you know, at this time, more than ever before, I think it is important that we need to pivot towards a whole of society approach to education, to learning, that bridges schools, communities, which means parents, employers, great community organizations, and so on and so forth, and enhancing these public-private social partnerships, online and offline, both. And I think tremendous important inputs can be acquired when we take that whole of society versus a whole of government approach to learning, right?